How y'all feeling today, though? How y'all feeling?
I feel good.
I feel good too.
You feeling good? I feel like it's been a long day. I had to set all this shit up by myself. Y'all didn't come help me.
I feel like that's shade.
It was, but we had to get ready. What?
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm a mom.
Yeah, you are.
I was
and
chasing a kid.
I appreciate you coming through. You brought your kid with you and everything. You're a real trooper.
Shout out to him. It's great.
Me and Bria were having an interesting conversation off camera the other day. You remember you said something about settling, like you feel like everybody's settled. I want you to speak on that a little bit because I think that was an interesting topic.
I wouldn't say everybody is settled. What I saw was somebody posted something about settling or not settling. And I said that eventually you will have to settle. Like, there will have to be your last person. Like, you can't continuously, unless you don't want to, you know, have a future, get married, stuff like that. But 9 times out of 10, you will have to settle. So, but at one point, do you do that?
What classifies settling though? Like what's your definition? I want a woman's perspective. Like, what makes you settle for a man?
What makes me settle, or like how do I know when
what's
I'm classified?
What's classified as settling to you?
When I'm comfortable, when I feel safe, when I feel protected, then I can settle.
Hold on, let me fix.
So I have a question. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay.
It's supposed to be touching my lip.
Juicy lip head, girl.
Okay. Okay. We were talking about settling, right?
Yeah.
What classifies as settling?
When you're comfortable, or when I'm comfortable, when I'm safe, when I feel protected. Then, but honestly, I feel like nobody ever really settles, though. Like, it could be a chance. You know what I mean? That shit don't work.
So what part of settle? I think I'm confused there.
Yeah, because you just explain. When I think of settling, I mean like you basically. When I hear settling, it's like a negative thing to me.
Yeah,
it's like, but
you
like, you putting up with bullshit that you wouldn't put up with,
right?
Type shit.
So when I think of your settle, of the way you're meaning it, you're meaning like settle down, not like being comfortable and like
right. Yeah.
So like you're not settling for like unhappiness or comfortability. Like you still want the spark in your relationship, right? Right. But like your settle down means like I want forever with you.
Right.
Okay, now I understand.
Got you.
They were saying like just because he out buying you this, buying you food, just like spoiling you doesn't mean you should settle. But I mean,
sure.
So basically, everybody want to be Lori Harvey, huh? How y'all feel about that?
I wouldn't say that.
She a bad bitch and she's single.
Not too much on my girl. I feel like a lot of people have forgotten what dating means.
Yeah.
That's what dating is.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like you can have 4 to 5 people on one roster. Like that's what dating is. Like you literally have dating apps to just shift through to find somebody to hook up with.
I think a lot of dudes hating on her because she's just showing she got the power. Like, you know, she doing what she want to do, and I don't think anything wrong with it. I feel like, you know, this shit, it is what it is. Shit.
But also, like, with the picture, you really don't know. Like, behind closed doors, what is being said. Yeah. She probably is laying this foundation like, hey, I'm young, I'm having fun, I wanted to do me. Like, you either on this wave or you not.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
And she might know what she want. If he ain't got it, he ain't got it. What's messed up now? Oh, my God, he's paranoid. Please.
We can edit this part out.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit all that shit out. But yeah, a lot of guys hating on her. I don't like it neither. It's okay, you know. Some of them want to like make her out to be like a hoe and stuff like that. I don't think she a hoe at all. You know, they try to say the boy Damson Idris and Michael B. Jordan was friends because they seen him in a lot of pictures and stuff like that. But
is that Idris Elba? Never mind.
Nah, hell nah.
You are not black for the rest of the day.
Yeah, your card is definitely revoked. Sorry.
So y'all don't feel like she just like, I don't feel like nothing wrong with her having like multiple partners.
And this is like interesting. I feel like the male species can do whatever they want, and it's like uplifted praise.
Yeah.
But the moment a woman does it, she's a hoe, she's a slut. Like, what makes her a slut about that?
I literally seen somebody share it the other day and was like, they shared somebody else's post, and the post was somebody calling Lori Harvey a hoe, and he shared it. He was like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I just think she a regular slut.
Like,
I wouldn't call her a slut.
That's offensive.
She's not a slut though.
She's not a slut. I wouldn't say she's a slut. It's just she's in the, the limelight. She in entertainment, and everybody see what she doing. Women do that all the time. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Have y'all heard about the Laverne Cobb whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about it, because that's kind of I went to school in Laverne and all that. Okay. So I don't know if y'all read in detail about it, but I kind of did. So I don't like how the world is painting her
to be the bad person,
the horrible human being in this situation.
I was just telling him that.
All of these motherfuckers drop their pants in them drawers. Like, but she is the face of this whole story.
Everything.
Yeah.
There was a sergeant there. Yep. Like, you worked your way up. You've been around several women, and you dropped your drawers for this woman.
All this over lust.
Exactly. But like, how come a male can do whatever the hell they want, but a woman she's a hoe? Like, there's so many memes about this woman.
Yeah.
Because y'all know it's a double standard.
Of course, but it sucks that it has to be that way. Like,
baby, I'm going to do what I want.
Yeah. As you should.
I'm not.
It's fucked up because she got her mental health to worry about, and it's not that deep.
That's my concern.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not that deep. Like, and it's a lot of women out here that had trains ran on them and shit. Some of them never talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. That don't make her a bad person because she was having sex with multiple guys. Now, it was wrong to do in her policy at work. It was against the policy. You know what I'm saying? So they had to, let them go or do it.
And for her to cheat on her husband.
Oh, yeah, I forgot she was married.
Yeah, but so were the rest of them. So it's like,
well, some people were in open marriages. Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Are we like pro open marriages, or are we like anti it? Because I'm kind of in the middle.
I feel like it's kind of hard to speak to marriage because we aren't married yet, but relationship, I wouldn't mind.
Like, when you say you in mind, like, doing, like, what you mean?
You saying like girlfriend, like extra girlfriend?
No, sis. Open relationship.
Open, that means we both can do what we want to do.
Oh.
Like, on both behalves.
Yeah,
you meet somebody, you can like go on dates and you can have sex with that person. He meets somebody, he can go on dates, and like, there's like certain rules that as a couple y'all come up with, of course. But like, it's open.
I feel like as a man, I feel like if he okay with that, he really don't care about you. That's how I feel. Like, everybody got different perspectives, but my perspective is like, if your man okay with you going to be with another man, he can't care about you that much.
What if it was another woman?
That's a little different, because you know how men look at that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if that woman start getting territorial and acting like she want to take you from that man, like, that's a different story too.
Has your dad ever cheated on your mom?
I'm that's a tough one right there.
Answer it.
I'm sure he did pre-marriage, because I heard my mama talk about a lot of stuff. I don't know exactly, about their marriage, because they close knit. They ain't gonna let a lot of stuff out. If he did, I wouldn't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I know before they got married, he was a motherfucker. Like, he was a womanizer. She talk about that all the time.
So it's kind of hard since you don't know, but that's one person the rest of your life. If you're in an open relationship, because you kind of know it's going to happen, that your partner is going to cheat on you. Because, I mean, you're a man at the end of the day.
It depends on
60 years with one vagina.
It depends
with
on,
one. No,
right.
It depends on what y'all into too, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's
a lot of dudes blessed to be with women who like women. So they invite other women into they circle, and they do things, you know what I'm saying? So that's the times we living in now. But another man, that's rough right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's rough.
I have a question.
I don't want to know.
one woman the rest of your life. You're never going to cheat. Be realistic.
I feel like with Bria, I won't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Because of
what she gonna fuck something.
Because
Go,
what she
girl,
into.
Bring that girlfriend in.
Because of what she say she into, what she say she like. You know what I'm saying? But I can say this though. I can say this. I'm 30 years old and I got to the point where like I'm not so full of lust no more. Like, and if I honestly did that shit now, where I'm at in my life now, if I cheated and stepped out on Bria, like it'll be even more fucked up because it'll be something emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to really feel something emotionally for that person to like fuck them. But now me and Bria just want to have some fun. You know, she brings somebody in, it's cool because she cool with it. We're gonna have fun. Look at you put me on the hot seat.
The first of many. I'm the new T, y'all. Hi, my name's Amanda and I'm a cheater.
Hi, my name's
You should have put on that toxic hat.
You should have. Well, no, because
y'all already told me to go with the accidental hairstyle.
Let's do that.
And I'm not.
That took too long.
So now we won't go add a hat to the collection.
No, I'm true. I'm just talking shit.
Okay.
Yeah, let's think about it.
But we was talking about something else off camera. We was talking about our sexual experiences, right? I want to know what some of the worst experiences y'all done had with men.
The most, like, embarrassing or like
just, it was like, oh, like, this shit was whack type shit. Like, what happened? Like, describe it.
Done.
You want to go first?
Done.
I know you got a story.
He know you got a story. Tell it.
Well, this was like, it wasn't even a one night stand. It was like a day stand, a 1 day stand, because it was during the day. But anyways,
with the lights on.
Girl, no, like we did it during the day. Like,
so it was light outside,
right?
So you saw everything. Get it, girl.
Anyway, yeah. So we had been talking. I'm not gonna tell y'all how we met, but yeah, we had been talking. He was just like, pull up, so I did. Got there. His roommates was in the living room. I was like, ew. I already don't like the feel of this. Like, ew.
So you had to do the walk of shame.
But like walking into the room. Yeah. Like we hadn't even done nothing yet.
Yeah,
Where he at?
The walk of shame is leaving out. I ain't even got to that part though.
Okay.
He walking in front of me, lead me to the room.
So you ain't like there was other niggas there?
Huh?
You ain't like there was other people
No,
there?
I didn't mind that, but it was just awkward. Like they know what the fuck I came here for.
Right.
Type shit.
You came there to get fucked.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
Oh my God, my mama don't even know this story.
Okay, well,
so
she
anyways,
ain't gonna be playing about that steak dinner she gonna get. The fuck? Just joking. I love you, Valerie. If you're watching this, I love you.
Anyway,
sorry.
He took me to his room, and the shit he did was so weird.
Yeah.
He was like, "Okay, take your clothes off." And I was like, "Okay." This is new because this is also like the third person I've ever been with outside of my first, the person who took my virginity. So it was still new, like, dating or whatever. But I took off my clothes and I was just in my bra and my underwear. He was like, "No, spin around, but like real slow." And I was like, "Damn, the fuck, my rotisserie chicken or something?" Like I'm scared. At that point, I started getting a little nervous. Like, who is this?
Right.
So I started spinning, and he was really just peeping, like just checking me out. Then he laid me down, and I don't want to get too into detail, but mid what we was doing, there was sweat coming from this man.
Like dripping on you?
It felt like it was raining in the room. Like, I'm talking about big drops, not little, small. Like,
was he like bigger?
He was big. He was pretty big, decent size.
Type, huh?
But not enough to be sweating like that. Like, it was like dripping from him like raindrops. And I was like,
it dropped in your mouth?
Like, literally was like moving my head, like trying to get out the way. So I was like, let me get on my stomach. I was like, why don't you hit it from the back? I literally said that. He was like, all right. I could feel it on like in the arch of my back. Like, this is nasty.
Like the sweat?
Yes. So I'm automatically turned off.
The penis.
I'm like, damn, you got that dick in
But
your...
this was like,
damn.
he started sweating like 2 minutes in though. So we ain't even been working long.
He was on drugs.
What it was, he probably college student.
Yeah.
Drinking a lot, you know what I'm saying, smoking a lot, all that shit. That's what that was.
The whole interaction lasted all of 5 minutes, but it felt like forever, and I was drenched when I left. Like I feel like I took a shower and I was still moist and I ain't dry all the way off. That's how I felt. Like,
I feel disgusted.
I got in the car and cried so bad. Like, this was the worst experience of my life. I never want to do this ever again. How do people do this with
this
random
is your one night
people?
stand?
Yes, with random people all the time. No thanks. Oh, and the walk of shame was terrible.
Everybody,
I was ready to cry right then and there, walking through the door, like, ew.
I honestly would have turned around. Like, I'm not screwing with your
I should have said
uncle,
boo or
brother,
something.
cousin in here. Bye.
Yeah.
What's
They
your
better
worst?
go hang out.
What's your worst one?
The worst or the most embarrassing?
Just which one you want to tell, whatever you want to tell.
The worst?
Yeah.
I don't even think we got there. Okay, first of all, he came out in my Nike shorts. Isn't that, like,
Wait a
suspect?
minute. What do you mean?
Like, I spent the night, so my Nike shorts were, like, in his bathroom because I took a shower, obviously.
Yeah.
So he came out in my Nike shorts, and I was like, that's weird. And then we're, like, doing the do's, and he was, like, wanting me to, like, do weird things to him.
What, put your finger in his booty or some shit like that?
I mean, not even, that was asked of,
Ew.
but, like, and, hey, if you have this preference, I'm not judging you.
Yeah.
But, like, to, like, play with his balls while looking at his nipples, game over.
That boy was next level.
There's not enough weed. There's not enough liquor in this world. I had to go.
So he wanted you to play with his ball.
Play with the nipple or lick?
Lick.
Oh.
And tangle his balls.
I done had a motherfucker licking my nipples before. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, well, I guess I'm not freaked out like that.
She put me on to that shit. It was alright. You know what I'm saying? But
It was not me. No, ma'am.
Nah, it was not.
No.
Bria ain't that freaky.
Not too
Guess
much.
I'm
Not
not
like
either.
that.
Not too much.
And, you know, this was like college, so
Yeah.
I was new to the world, and I had to go.
Yeah.
I just knew he was gay.
Wait.
That don't make him gay. He's just freaky, Grace.
I know. I didn't
But
know.
he did ask you to play in his ass too. Yeah, so he was different.
Maybe he was just struggling, didn't
And
know what
you-
he wanted yet.
He was young as hell too, so
It's okay. He didn't want me that day.
That's fine.
I had to go. The most embarrassing one, though, is... No, I can't say that one.
say it.
I was, you know... What was I doing, Bria?
Little
He was sucking penis.
Okay.
little razzle dazzle.
And I was drunk.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I love this story.
And I just threw up.
You threw up on his penis?
Like, not just on his penis, but, like,
Everywhere.
everywhere. The blanket. Like, I was so embarrassed.
What?
So embarrassed.
Why did you throw up?
I was drunk, and I guess, like,
It was too big?
my gag reflex, I guess, yeah. I was drunk. All I was like was, wait a minute.
I feel like sometimes
throw
when
up.
you're drunk, though, like you feel like you got superpowers, then you try yourself a little bit too much.
Yeah, like the lights came on because I was like, this isn't spit. Like, because you know how, like,
Yeah.
extra spit. No, like, this was white throw up.
Yeah.
And it was the most horrifying thing.
How did he act after?
So relaxed, got a towel. He wasn't tripping. But I, on the other hand, it didn't happen one time. It happened again after, like, another different time. I was drunk again. And, like, the conversation came up after the fact. And I was like, I've, like, thrown up, like, 3 times. I can't do this. He was like, it's only been twice. Motherfucker, I don't care if it was once. I can never do this again.
He probably feel like a big dog, too. Like, yeah, had a throwing up on my dick type shit. That shit is crazy.
This is hilarious. I've never done that. A lot of my friends have told me stories. Well, actually, just one friend, but she told me, and I was like, "How is that possible?" Like, also, I'm scared to throw up, so I guess I would never really run into that issue.
I'm not gonna be that liar or that super freak that says I don't have non-gag reflexes.
Yeah.
Because a bitch will throw up in a
No, I
heartbeat.
have gag reflexes when I'm brushing my teeth, but when I'm performing, no.
I got it at the doctor.
Yeah,
bedroom.
real bad. Especially when they put that thing in there to take a picture. Yeah, the little thing in the back. You know, they be sticking it in like 4 different places to get a picture in your mouth.
I know what
X-rays.
you're talking about. I know
Where?
what you're talking about.
At the dentist.
Oh, the dentist. I said the doctor.
I know
Okay.
what you're talking
okay.
No, I tell them every time, like, y'all gonna have to bear. It took them 30 minutes to get it one day.
I know what you're talking about. That shit is rough.
It's bad.
I had a couple bad experiences. I ain't gonna lie.
We know about the tissue in the booty one.
Oh, yeah. I already told it on the podcast.
Yeah.
That was some crazy shit. I remember one time I was on Tinder. It was late night, right? It was late night. I'm just swiping. And I seen the girl. She was in Jackson or whatever. She was light skinned. I should have caught on though. I should have caught on because she didn't have nothing but like upper body pictures, right?
She was.
Oh yeah.
She was like, but her face wasn't like fat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, she cute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom, hit her. She hit me right back instantly. I should have known too. That was a catch too. She hit me instantly. I'm like, shit, what's up? You trying to smoke? You know, that's the thing. You know, back in the day, you trying to smoke? So she told me where she stayed. It wasn't but like 15, 20 minutes away from me. I get her. I drive over there. I get over. She come to the door. When I say this girl was built like me.
Stop. Was it like a girl?
Yes, it was a girl.
Oh, okay.
But she
was bad built.
She was bad built as hell.
Drumstick built.
What did her voice sound like?
She had a nice voice.
Oh.
She had a nice voice. She had a nice ass face. Like she was cute as hell.
Did you still kick it?
Yeah, I had to see it through. I ain't gonna lie.
I knew you
fucked her?
did.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Cause I felt like
I knew it.
this how I felt though. God sent me here for a reason. I am a blessing to her right now. She probably haven't even.
That nigga was horny as hell and was gon' fuck regardless. And she was the first thing he saw. Absolutely.
Well, that's just a testament that men say that they're visual people.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's
Then you
somebody-
nasty.
That's somebody that's gonna give it up. So of course he is. Look
Listen.
at like he thinking. Look at her.
All right,
like,
it's shot o'clock. Come
he
on.
was probably feeling bad for her and was like,
Come on.
"Yeah, I'll fuck her."
It wasn't that it was like, bro, I done drove 15, 20 minutes over here. I'm high. You know,
Save gas.
Yeah.
Tap that ass.
I honestly felt like, you know, I'm doing God's work right now. That probably boosted her self-esteem.
Salute. I've heard worse come out of his mouth. I knew he had sex with her before he even finished the story. And I've never heard this story.
Listen, that was when I first got the Volkswagen. I pulled up in the Volkswagen. She probably thinking like she got a dope boy or something.
Yeah. That's what my mama thought when you pulled up in my driveway.
Yeah. She thought I was a dope boy.
Well, they kept calling your car a Jaguar. I was like, that is not a Jag. I was like, yeah, he's nice, but calm down. That is not a Jag. But no, she was like, what he do? Like, she was pressing me. And, like, that's when I had first met you. So I was like, I really don't know. I really hope it ain't that, though. Yeah. Then I put you on the back burner for 2 years.
She went, oh, yeah, speaking of that.
I know that story.
Now we got to talk. We got to bag it up a little bit.
Okay.
You know how you talked about how you let bro hit, he sweated out on you and shit like that.
Yeah.
What made you give him the ass? But, like, first I want to say, because you said you put me on the back burner for 2 years. I let you do that shit. Like I could have applied pressure, like because I'm much older than you. I knew what you really wanted. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this before. You wanted to feel like something exclusive. I could have played on it, but I was like, I kept it P with you. I was like, shit, I ain't on that right now.
But you also weren't emotionally available.
Right? I let you know that. I could have lied, couldn't have, Grace?
Could have.
And got that ass, but you know, you came over. I just seen this pretty young lady. I was like, she innocent as hell. She ain't on shit. Like, she ain't trying to, like, play a nigga like you know, try to hit a nigga pockets or something like that. Like, she just want to chill and smoke. She used to come smoke my weed and leave. Like I didn't know what she was doing. Like, I knew what the hell you were doing.
That's definitely her because she does that to me.
Puff,
So
puff, go. Puff, puff, go.
I'm like, Rhea, you got some weed this time? No, I don't.
First of all, you know, y'all know I cannot drive under the influence of anything. So I
I'm
will
so
sit
sick of that fucking excuse.
anywhere until I am
my
completely sober.
gosh.
I could care less. Thank you.
But you know, they say women got intuition, right?
Right.
What was your intuition when you was fucking with them niggas? Why the depths of your soul didn't tell you Roscoe was gonna be my man one day, so I shouldn't be out here bouncing on penis?
Maybe I should walk around with a sign on my forehead that says daddy issues. Because that's literally all it boils down to.
So
like,
you dealing with them niggas?
there's no other explanation. My mama was great. Valerie raised me perfectly to the T. I am a phenomenal lady. But in that stage of my life, after that first breakup, like, I literally just wanted a boyfriend.
Just wanted a boyfriend.
I just needed another boyfriend.
I
felt lost without a boyfriend.
I spared you. You could have been a product of Roscoe.
Well, thank you for sparing me, and thank you for working on yourself before damaging me. Perfect.
Okay.
I love that. Because the other niggas didn't do that.
Right.
So thank you for that.
Hey, I feel that.
I'm glad I didn't give you the time of day right away.
You
We were
deep.
besties, though. Like, I used to tell people he was my bestie.
Really?
Yes. If Madison, Joe, Mama, literally everybody in my circle knew who you were my bestie.
Because I was the only nigga that could sit on the phone and actually have a real
and not talk about my titties and butt. Yeah. Right. Even though you still did, but
it was a little slick shit though.
No, we got the receipts, but we won't get into it.
I mean, I commented on like when she was out and shit. Like I would. I say something on her snap, some shit like that. But
girl, you was blushing. He
threatened me one time.
We was actually on the phone. I threatened you about what?
I was going somewhere. We weren't even dating. I was finna go to Arkansas with Bree, but we ended up not going because we got snowed in. I was trying on outfits. He was like, "Where the hell are you going in that?" I was like, "To the club."
I was just trying to.
No, he was like, "If I was your nigga, you wouldn't be going nowhere. I'll be on your ass like white on rice." That's exactly what you said.
I was just trying to spark a conversation.
Yeah,
like, you know how niggas is.
He was a flirt.
I was trying to like we.
Remember, you said she was innocent. She didn't know. Yeah. She had the alfalfa love. Delilah, I love you. Sorry.
Yeah, but damn, what I was going to ask you. You feel like you made a good choice
with what?
The man you chose to be with.
Oh yeah,
you do.
Are you the man that she chose?
A little smitten. Unfortunately,
I was thinking about something the other day though, and I was going to talk to you about this off camera, but I feel like we should talk about it.
Oh my god,
it's interesting.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay. It's
I gotta make sure, babe.
Because I was actually talking to Tia about it. I was like,
of course.
I was like, I feel like we should have waited for you to move up here, type shit.
I could have told you that.
Yeah, because we built a bond, like, far as like on the love side, we built ourselves up. We got a an unbreakable bond. Like I feel like if we did break up or something like that, we'll be friends forever. Shit like that, So we genuinely love each other. But I was telling T, I feel like we haven't like built nothing financially together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what it was for the sake of love, because we was going through a tough patch at the time, and I wanted you to go and come up here because I feel like, oh shit, we finna break up because we ain't seeing each other. The pandemic had hit, what's going on. Right. You freaking out. I'm like, like this shit, it finna be the end of this shit. So I need to go and get her up here type shit. But I do feel like we definitely should have waited. We should have waited it out because we would have been better off financially. We might would have went through some rough patches as far as on the love side. But I feel like we would eventually if we did like break up or something, I feel like we would eventually like get back to it.
Yeah, we say all the time if we ever break up, we gonna cheat on whoever we with each other.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't get with nobody. I can't see myself.
I'm definitely getting in another relationship, but I could definitely see me cheating.
I can't.
When do you think he's gonna propose?
Sometime this year, because it was supposed to be last year. So it's.
I mean, I'm sitting here in a fucking therapy session right now.
Oh my god, you were though for a second.
A little bit. So let's spice things up.
Sorry.
When you think I'm gonna propose?
This year.
I want to this year. Real talk.
It was supposed to be last year, from what I heard.
Yeah, if I can get.
Did I tell you that?
You did.
Yeah, you did. You snitched on me, but
because you said it was gonna be.
You told him?
No, I didn't tell him. You told me.
And first of all, I didn't snitch on you. I was encouraging her to watch the podcast.
Watch the podcast. She watched the podcast.
So say thank you.
You encouraged her to watch the podcast.
Yeah, and now fuck this podcast because you just said I snitched on you.
So yeah, that's the plan.
And shame on you. You should know that before I had to tell you.
Know what?
When he was going to propose?
I don't think I should know when he's going to propose.
You pressed to get married though? You pressed
no. No.
Me neither.
No, I'm not.
Because I feel like if we...
Why?
Who wants to be married? Like in this time, like think about us. Think about the stuff we go through daily, monthly, weekly, yearly. Like just think about it. All the different marriage. At that end.
If I meet my best friend, my partner, and I know, I wouldn't waste no fucking time.
And that's not the issue. I want to enjoy myself. I want to have fun.
So wait. I have a question though. When you get married, you don't enjoy yourself no more?
Of course, but I feel like it's different. Like it's no more playing around.
Don't lose your identity in it.
I think she hitting on something she probably really don't know what she's saying. But I think that title of marriage, it make everything feel like an obligation.
Yes, you have to share everything.
It's like you have, but that's the thing. It's not, you genuinely doing this for for this person you love. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really with the marriage shit per se right now anyway, because we ain't where we want to be financially. Like if you any logical thinking man gonna look at that situation like, hey, we ain't where we need to be right now. So let's wait on that. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the difference? We in a committed relationship. What's the difference?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I come home to her every night. Every night. She know what time I'm gonna be there. She know my schedule. She know anything outside of ChoppedByT, I'm doing it with her. Unless I'm going to be with my family or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not gonna say I don't value marriage because I grew up in that world. Like, I like that world, you know what I'm saying? But it just have to be, everything got to be, I'm not getting in debt for no wedding. I'm not getting in debt for no ring. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point, too, because you grew up in a household where you saw marriage. I did not, and I could care less if I get married right now or not. Yeah. Like, my mama didn't, and not to say she doesn't want to get married still, but, like, she was her own, you know what I'm saying? She was independent. So, like, that was the last thing on her mind. So, me growing up, I see my uncle and my auntie, that was the only marriage I saw that was like, you know, a marriage. Like they were happy traveling. I was traveling with them, like, you know, stuff like that. But other than that, I've never really seen or, you know, had the privilege of growing up with somebody that was married other than my auntie and uncle. So I could care less. Now I do want a huge wedding. Huge wedding and a reception.
Why though? Why do you want a huge wedding?
Me? Yeah. No, I want a huge reception.
Me too. I want a huge reception.
But we say that all the time. Like when I say wedding, I mean literally everything: the reception, the bridesmaids, the grooms, like everything.
I mean, I don't want like this extravagant, huge venue,
right?
Because I feel like being close together is just, you know, like intimacy with everybody that I have there. But I just feel like, why do we need something so extravagant for what? The pictures? Right. I'm not worried about pictures.
Right.
I'm worried about my finances at the end when everybody goes home the next day back to their lives, and also what feels special and meaningful to me. I don't, fuck you.
Because a lot of women just want to appear to be something like bigger than life when it comes to their marriage shit. They just, because it's all about status.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about status. And I feel like a lot of people put themselves in holes by doing it. Like, a lot of people, I'm talking about spending like $20,000 on a wedding when, you know.
Why I'm gonna do something for the world before I do it for myself?
It don't make sense to me. It never made sense to me.
Me neither.
It never made sense to me.
But I think I was born in Uranus or some shit.
You want to get married though?
Yeah, I do. I mean, my family, my parents had a really weird dynamic, but they were still married. And I grew up with my dad in the house. Yeah. So, I mean, it was super crazy, but I want to get married.
Do you look at your parents' relationship sometimes? I know I do this too. I feel like I gotta unlearn a lot of shit that they did. Even though I came from a 2-parent home, I gotta unlearn a lot of shit that they did that I wouldn't want to bring to my relationship.
Yeah, like for sure. My mom
financially,
was, like,
everything.
Very dominant, like the ringleader, all of that. And so like my dad, he's a man, like the breadwinner, go get the money, like bring like all these things. But like my mom kind of like what she said was it, you know? Yeah. So like I feel like that kind of portrays with me because I'm like, this is how it should go. Yeah. You know, and then you have a man come in and it's like, who the hell are you talking to?
Is like, because you coming to him with all that masculine energy.
And I'm like, okay. Like,
yeah. So it's tough for you to take the back seat sometimes and just let them lead you.
Yeah, and then it's even tougher when you're dealing with a person who doesn't understand it. So they want change right now, right then. Yeah. And it's like, I literally have watched and learned this for 20 plus years. Like, are you joking?
Yeah.
Forget to tie your fucking shoes. Forget how to tie your fucking shoes. Show me you don't know how to ride a bike. These things you know how to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It ain't easy to unlearn, right or wrong.
It's true.
It's true. It's true. That's true.
So I'm moving at my own pace. Again, if you can't be understanding, bye.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna speed my healing or my unlearning process for a person who is rushing me. Right. Because you knew what you were getting yourself into. Right. You knew.
So you was upfront about all that. You be upfront about all that.
For sure. Like I'm healing.
Yeah.
Okay, I can deal with that. The good, bad, the ugly. But then when it's so ugly, you're like, you can't do that.
You know, people are allowed to feel the way they feel too, though. You know, in the moments of dealing with you in your healing process, sometimes it might be too much for a person at that time. You know.
Yeah.
And
I think I'm big on words.
Yeah.
Your tongue is a powerful object, right? And you could tell me a billion times a compliment.
Yeah.
But like that one insult, I'm literally like still trying to change that shit, like from 5 years ago type shit. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah. So,
Why though?
I don't know.
What's this about? Like,
I don't know. I feel like words, because I love so deeply and it's crazy. I'm a literal person, but like I'm not literal to other people. Does that make sense? Like
you don't want other people to be literal with you.
Yeah, like I take everything you say or somebody says to me very literal, but then like I'll like say something to you and not want you to take it literal. It's weird. I don't know why that is, but saying. I'm such a literal person that like you could tell me that my shirt is like wrinkled and I'm going to work and then all day during my 8-hour shift I'm like, damn, is this shirt really wrinkled?
It's just on your
You know, like if somebody I love says something to me, I take it really personal because I'm like, I love this person, you know? Family, friends, relationships, anything.
I feel you.
Y'all want to take a shot now? Because y'all got me in the hot seat.
No, I was going to ask
Bria's high.
I was going to ask Bria a question.
I'm not. I'm just in.
Come on, Bria. Let's.
What's the question?
I was going to ask you. Do you feel like you deal since you've been dealing with me for the past 4 years, 5 years? How long you been?
Finna be 5 in March.
Finna be 5 in March. Do you feel like you deal with masculine energy better now? Because you remember, it used to be a time where when I used to look you in your eyes and talk to you, you used to get nervous and shit. Like you damn near were like not look me in my eyes when I'm talking to you. But I noticed like since like even when we have like intense discussions and stuff like that, like you locked in, and I was like, I feel like she getting better with male energy now because you didn't have that in the house all the time growing up.
Not really.
You don't feel like,
but I hide it well, and it's not that I can't handle you. It's just I'm still getting used to it. Like if we in an argument sometimes, when you completely shut me off. Or you stop talking to me. Yeah. Like, let's just say you hang up on me, right? You don't pick up the phone when we arguing. That literally makes my heart drop down to my stomach.
I do that.
When we are arguing and you no longer want to talk about it.
Like I'm mad.
And you no longer want to talk about it and you completely stop talking. Like I get no more feedback from you whatsoever. It's just complete silence. Literal heart drop. Like to my stomach.
You know why I do that, right? Because when emotions are high, logic is low. So when we intense like that, I just shut the fuck up. Cause I'm the type of person. When I love you, I'm not gonna say something. Cause I know when I'm mad, the shit just gonna come out. It's just gonna. I might say some dumb ass shit that I really didn't want to say. It come to my head. I really didn't want to say that, but I'm gonna say it when I'm mad. But when I shut you down like that, just know I'm not necessarily shutting you down. It's like I'm processing this shit, and you notice I bring it back up later when I'm calm and shit like that.
Yeah, like 2 weeks later though.
Yeah, because I'll be pissed. I'll be mad for a long time.
That's fine, but I would much rather you talk to me about it more, because in my mind, after you went through my phone, I didn't know, right?
Yeah,
I'm thinking shit's peachy. Yeah, cool. Like, I'm with my nigga, la la la. Like, I'm not thinking. While I was knocked out under anesthesia, my man decided to go through my phone. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm chilling. I'm cool. Then I get, boom. This, and third. This. What you got to say? Nothing? Okay. All right.
At least you got that,
okay.
sis.
No, I got more. I'm really trying to keep it dumbed down.
Hold on.
I got Incredible fucking Hulk.
I didn't know you was finna fucking bring that up on the fucking podcast.
Good.
I gotta defend myself.
No.
You don't. Let me finish.
Let's just not talk about this because now I'm triggered.
But let me finish because I had a point.
Okay.
I had a point.
All right.
I actually forgot my point.
I have questions too.
But I do need to finish.
Okay.
No.
Because we can talk about this shit.
No, let me finish.
I don't want to. Honestly, like, hello. Please.
Let me finish.
Please no. We all know the story.
What I'm saying is how you completely ignore me. You know what I mean? You sat on that for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That was something debilitating to you. Like, that was something that hurt you.
Because this was going through my head. This was going through my first. I violated your privacy.
Right.
Because I was curious. I was like, you know, this shit too
That's
good.
what messed me up.
This shit too good to be true. Let me see. You know?
Oh, so you really did come up with it.
He did. I told you. He was the ringleader. Mm-hmm. He did it first.
Hello, y'all. Listen.
This got to be edited out.
Listen. No, we go edit somewhere, but we gonna keep a lot of this shit in. But when I violated your privacy, but when I went through it, it pissed me off because it's like you was being way too friendly to this. Like it was just too much for me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm not going to answer my question because I'm fucked.
No, go ahead.
Now. No, because I'm triggered. Because your nigga sat on it for 2 weeks. My nigga sat on it for 2 hours.
I mean, hey, one's more reactive, one isn't. I don't know what to say.
Listen. Did you see where I was coming from though?
Of course, I wasn't mad that you went. The reason I was mad is because we don't do that.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I've had plenty of opportunities or reasons as to why I needed to go through your phone. You know what I mean? I could have been did that 4 years ago. I could have started 4 years ago in 2018.
What reason you had to go through my phone?
Huh?
What reason?
We don't have to get into that.
Just
no, because I want Grace. Like I want to ask Grace
therapy
questions too and stuff like
that.
Okay,
all right.
Like we can have our own little, debacle.
All right.
Debacle.
We have a part 2.
Yeah, like I wasn't mad at
the
that.
round table.
Yeah, we have.
But it was just like, what reason have I given him for him to go through my phone?
I keep it real. I was just being curious.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't give you a reason, and that's what made me even more mad.
Right.
Because why would you do this to me?
I was wrong for going through your phone. I told you that though.
You did, but very quickly.
I didn't give a reason, but I gave an answer.
He was quick with it though.
Let me not play like that.
When we was on the phone, he literally said, "First of all, I invaded your privacy, and I'm sorry."
That is so sweet.
No, listen.
You want me to tell you mine?
This is what he said. This is how he said it. We having a regular conversation before he even start this conversation. Okay, cool. I want to talk to you about something. Okay, I'm all ears. First of all, I want to say, I'm sorry I invaded your privacy. Second of all, I went through your phone. And then that's when it literally trickled down. Like he was giving names, details, what was said, who said it, how it was said.
Okay.
Like, hello? What is going on?
Damn, I ain't talked to that motherfucker since 2019.
What is going on in here?
You talked to me last week. I'm like, oh, hell no. No, I didn't.
Listen, I took pictures.
I know you did. You still got them?
But like I said,
yeah, let's talk about that too.
What's that?
Bria, how do you feel about dating a podcast person that brings your relationship stuff to the world? Let's talk about that.
I'm not gonna say that, but I don't know. I don't know how to say it because I don't see nothing wrong with it. It does occupy a lot of time, but this is something he wants to do, so I'm okay with the time part.
Yeah.
But as far as some of the conversations,
what conversations piss you off on the podcast?
Like when you told everybody I like girls, or that
bitch, that is nothing.
It's not.
We just talked about it on here with each other.
We did, but I was present.
Okay, all right.
My mama don't know that. You know?
Oh, right. She watched the episode. She knew.
She watches some of them.
No, I'm saying she found out through that.
No, she hasn't. Okay. But I don't want her.
But she definitely gonna know now.
She gonna know now
because you own this motherfucker.
Ms. You don't think I knew? Your daughter's a freak.
No,
you don't think I?
And she won't have an issue with. That's not the problem. It's just I'm 26 years old. My mama think I like men and men only.
Yeah.
So
you do. I just feel like you're attracted to women. But
I do.
Okay.
I'm attracted to women.
I don't think you just like or want to be with a woman.
You're not attracted to men.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Attracted to men and like sexually.
No.
I'm attracted to good people.
No, that's no.
No, she mean like if you see a good looking man, you say that's a good looking man.
But you said you used the word attracted.
Attractive meaning you would have to think that they're attractive.
Meaning I'm attracted to this man.
No, you can be attracted to looks.
I can look at a motherfucker and be like, oh, that's a nice looking person, but I'm not attracted to them.
Their looks are attracting you. If you look at their face and you look at them and think, oh my God, he is handsome.
When
then
you say
his looks attracting
I'm
you.
thinking like, oh. this nigga fine. I like the way this nigga look.
That's what you think.
But
No.
and when I see, I know a handsome man. When I see, we know pretty or handsome people when we see them, like the perfect.
So okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like we know.
I got a great question.
What's the question?
Do y'all look at men in sweatpants?
Fuck no. Who the
Y'all
fuck,
don't just look.
That's called log watching. Who the fuck log watching?
Oh, I don't.
Shit,
Who the fuck?
I'm looking at coochie, so I don't know. In
Niggas
leggings?
if niggas,
I'm looking at
listen,
ass, not
that's-
coochie.
I'm looking at
that's
ass
on a whole-
and
That's
coochie.
on a whole nother level. If men walk around looking at other men dick prints, you got some shit going on.
So you don't ever look at men's ass by accident?
I mean,
Or on
if a
purpose?
nigga got a big ass, you just can't.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
it's kind of
there,
odd.
you
You
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
look.
So if
yeah.
they got a
you,
big dick.
and if you hooping and shit like that, you see them, you know, but you ain't like eyeing for the penis. Like you ain't like, you like, oh.
Oh,
know
if
what
you
I'm
see
saying?
it swing, you just see it
You
swing.
just see it swing.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
everybody's saying the same shit.
That's okay. That's
But
what I'm
you
asking.
That's
know,
about
you
the same
said-
thing, though.
Yeah, you're still watching.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're seeing. Watching and seeing
okay,
is two different things.
Let's put emphasis on that. I know you're not gay, Scoe.
Seeing, not watching.
I saw it swing left, but I wasn't looking at it. That's not how I saw it. He told me it swang to the left. I get it.
Wow.
You're in the hot seat
Yeah,
now, my
wow.
brother.
Oh, we've been going for about goddamn 45 minutes.
Well, good. Now
hours.
you can edit some parts out because you're editing like 15 to 20 minutes, honestly.
Yeah. But
Because we just went in.
I want to finish with
Yeah.
this. What are some goals y'all got for this year that y'all want to accomplish?
I really don't want to tell anybody my goals. I just want to do them and then
Well,
pop out.
What's one thing? Just give me one thing. It don't have to be a goal necessarily. Just one thing you want to do this year that you always wanted to do.
Oh, I'm going to Seattle. Or we're going to Seattle for my birthday.
You go see your sister. Yeah, that's gonna be a dope time. That's gonna be a dope time.
I am so jealous. I wanted to go to the Space Needle.
That's literally the first thing I told her I wanted to do. That and to at least see the OG Starbucks. I don't want to go in because I know they're going to be lit, but I want to see it.
I won't make mine personal, but I'll make it like something. My one goal is to stay off social media for 365 days.
The whole year?
Yep. I got some stuff. I need to focus.
What bothers you on social media? What be getting you?
Opinions.
Opinions.
Yeah, everybody's titled to them, but it bothers me.
Gotcha.
Because I'm like, how can people just spread hate?
Gotcha.
It's
Like-
so draining.
Yeah.
Like, I never realized why my mama would just randomly deactivate her Facebook
Mm-hmm.
until I deactivated mine.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the day after Christmas. Like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are weird.
I got
Social
off
media is
like
weird.
before my birthday. I was just like,
Mine is I just want to get closer to everybody that I love. That's it. I want to make sure I call and check on people more often because, you know, sometimes you just get caught up in doing what you're doing and you look up and you're not talking to people like you're supposed to. And people go through life thinking you don't love them and you really do. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I want to do. And I'm actively pursuing it. I'm being intentional about it. So, yeah, that's one thing I want to do.
I have a question. Do you think, Bria, are you going to ask any of your questions?
I forgot I had them. Also, I didn't know we were telling on ourselves.
I didn't tell, did I? Now she is making you think. What did she not tell? Damn, Bria, just give us away. Did we come up with a plan or something?
No,
Make
I'm
sure we
just
ain't running
saying.
running out
I
of time
said,
when it
Bria,
comes.
why don't you come over today so we can role play? You want to know what we did?
What?
Sat on the couch and ate.
Tacos that were absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. Like, we didn't role play.
Wait,
We
I do
we
have
literally
one
came out.
question.
What's up?
Hold on, hold
get
on,
it,
hold
let's
on,
get
hold
it
on.
knocked out.
This
'Cause I don't
is
know how much time we got left.
it's
on
for
the
Amanda.
Okay.
Just a real quick question. Is it true that you're a notorious outside peer? What is that about?
I am, kind of.
The fuck is that?
I pee outside a lot.
Oh, outside pier. I thought you said pier. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I pee by dumpsters a lot.
I had someone. This is very random, and we can finish here. I swear.
I'm
Okay.
so weird.
I swear.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say who. Well, they're never gonna. Anyways, my cousin was recently telling me that somebody that she knows came to her home one time, and they was like, "I'm finna go. My stomach hurts," and she was like, "Okay," and like she didn't think to walk him outside or anything, so she shut the door. And the next day, she said she seen a shirt beside their house or where they was staying.
Yeah.
She was like, "This is new. I ain't you know, my son ain't put this here. My man ain't put whose shirt?
Yeah.
She walk over to the side of the house. Guess what's over there? Dookie. The person whose stomach was hurting. I guess they couldn't make it out the door and decided to pop a squat beside the house.
Now,
wipe with their shirt.
90% of the time when I used the bathroom outside, I was drinking. Okay.
It wasn't like,
let me just pee here for a second. Like,
we got to end the podcast on that note. That's some
I just thought that was funny to say.
This is the ChoppedByT podcast where we keep it real, raw, authentic. Until next time.
Bye.
bye.